I was stressed at first until I found out about StudentStay.
For many students, housing is when excitement turns into stress. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm Letizia, and in On My Way, me and 8 other international students take you along on our journey. From the first spark of an idea about studying abroad to building our lives in the Netherlands. If you are somewhere between dreaming and deciding about studying abroad, you might recognize your own story here. In this episode, we're talking about our quest for housing. The worries, the search, and the relief. First and foremost, the worries.
Housing in the Netherlands. It was one of the problems with getting here.
The housing thing was the one that worried me the most.
I think I was stressed a bit about housing in the Netherlands, as everyone is.
I remember starting with the Facebook groups as I wanted to find a studio for myself. I remember looking into those Facebook groups that were mostly in Dutch, that I could not understand a word, and also felt like I was very easy to scam at that point.
And then, the good news.
I was stressed at first until I found out about StudentStay.
I feel like reading on the website that housing was guaranteed.
I think it kind of reassured me.
Worst case scenarios, someone else would help me with that.
Once I found out that I can get into the housing, I was much more relaxed.
If I ended up not finding the right thing, someone would have my back.
StudentStay definitely helped me with my decision.
I would say partly it influenced my decision. And I was really lucky because I booked the room which I wanted. I hope that everything goes smoothly when I arrive.
Even when there's the reassurance that you will have somewhere to live, there are still things that can worry you. It's perfectly normal.
The first moment where I felt like I was not the only one going through those kind of scary feelings was when I downloaded the Going Up. I remember also talking about the housing thing with someone on there, and they would also go for StudentStay and go for the student accommodation.
Everyone was experiencing the same thing, and me being scared that I'm not gonna like my roommate. Probably my future roommate was also scared of the same thing. So that was kind of a very comforting way to think about it. When I got the email, I was ecstatic, literally. Like, I was so happy.
Oh my God, I was so relieved.
Who would have thought getting a room would feel so good?
Having that confirmation that you got your housing, the best feeling ever.
Not only I managed, but also I found out that everybody ended up having their own room.
Did our expectations meet reality? Actually, no. The reality was so much better.
My initial expectations of a Dutch apartment would have been just very small, cramped.
I remember firstly getting off the train, so I walked for 30 minutes until the campus. It's such a weird feeling, like, honestly.
And then I discovered that they're full-on flats, that you actually have room, and I was very happy about that.
Yeah, I think it was like surreal for me.
But I was so happy, like, I really felt like I was going somewhere where I will feel like comfortable.
This was one part of our journey. Want to hear more? Watch the other episodes or chat with us.